Hello everybody and welcome to Spider Phantom channel. And as you could tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, I did something amazing. I went to my first ever Comic-Con. It was Big Lick Comic-Con here in Virginia. And let's just say it was definitely an experience. And I'll walk you through what I went through during my first ever Comic-Con. So it took me and my friend, who you see in the thumbnail, an hour to get to this Comic-Con. And it was like an hour wait because we got there at like 10 and it started at 11. So we had to make sure we got there early so we wouldn't be like in the line for hours. And as soon as we got in there, I was like, whoa, it's full of comics. Because I'm an idiot. Who knew that Comic-Con would be full of comics? But we started walking and looking around. There's like food to the left of me. There's like comics and some collectibles to the right of me. And as soon as I get to like the end of this section, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to search through these comics. Maybe I can find my first ever thing at Comic-Con. I look through the comics. I see some new ones where Spider-Man gets Dr. Doom's powers and stuff. And then I see this comic. DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. The first issue of 5. I have the fourth one that I got at the actual Big Lick comic book store. That was like 10 maybe 20 minutes away from the actual convention. So it's nice to finally get the first issue of this. I talked to the salesman to see if he had the second, third, or fifth issue, but he didn't because this is so recent. But I am lucky that I found this. And ironically enough, this is just the only comic I got at Comic-Con. Truly sad. So, me and my friend looked around for a bit, saw some very cool stuff, saw some lightsabers, action figures, a whole lot of comics. Some of them were interesting, and some of them were the ones that I wasn't looking for. I was on a budget of $100, though. And if you know Comic-Con, you need to use those $100 sparingly. So I saw this booth with Lego minifigures and went off. They were custom Lego minifigures. They weren't a lot. Some of them were official. Some of them were for Lego Dimensions. But I have the majority of Lego Dimensions figures already. Except for some of Year 2 and Year 1. But I will talk about Lego Dimensions when or if you guys want a review of me reviewing Lego Dimensions. I hope you guys understood that. So I went to this guy selling the custom Lego minifigures. I was like, how much for these guys? And he was like, oh, $5 a piece. And if you want like this plastic one, and if you get 5 of them, it'll be like $20, I think is what he said. So instead of like doing that, I just got 2 and a plastic wand filled with leaves, well, with a league carving on it for my mom. He was selling wands there too for a bundle. Now, one Lego minifigure I didn't realize had like a misprint, I think, on the back. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, but it definitely looks like a misprint. But I'll show you that one first before I get to the very cool one. This is like holographic Vader. He looks very cool. He has like the chest print, and you can see the problem right here. He has a front chest plate print on the back of him with like a metal which doesn't make any sense. But other than that, the figure is still very cool. And I don't think you can, like, tell at all, but his face is, like, printed with, like, scars and stuff. I'm trying to make it where you guys can see it, but I'll make a video on some of my new Lego minifigures, and I guess this guy will be in it. He's not official Lego, but I'm gonna count him anyways. Especially if I'm counting the next one you're gonna see. Boom. Come on. Focus. This is exactly what you think it is. It's Sam Raimi Black Suit Spider-Man. It's so sick. He has a symbol and webbing on the front, arm printing right there, and like the symbiote Spider-Man symbol right there on the front. Oh, as soon as I saw this figure, I just knew I had to get it. Because I don't think Lego would ever make a Sam Raimi Black Spider-Man suit figure. But they did make the Spider-Man 2 train scene in Lego very recently, which I'm gonna get eventually. So I am very much happy for that, and hopefully they will release some more old or classic Spider-Man movies as Lego sets. Hopefully, because we need more official Lego Sam Raimi Spider-Man sets, because the old ones are old. So I got that, and we were still like browsing around. I was seeing all kinds of cool stuff, but I had to pass on it because I had to save my money, because, you know, all I had was $100. So my friend got some cool stuff because he had over $500 saved from his work. He got like a Coruscant Trooper helmet, which he very much liked. He got like a comic. He was getting all kinds of cool stuff. And then his dad who drove us to the Comic-Con in the first place says, "Hey, you know there's another floor, right? Just like a gaming floor." And I was like, "What?" So we go down this hallway and then we go left, and then there's this huge coliseum where people are selling like games. There's a bunch of arcade cabinets. They weren't official though. They were like white for some reason. I don't know why. And people were playing like Smash Bros on GameCube. It was sick. They were selling out like all kinds of like actual metal weapons, plastic guns, Funko Pops. And of course, they were selling games. Now, I looked through the game section. I saw a whole bunch of games. All of them were very, very cool. And definitely I could use for the Wii collection. But I was like, I could find these games anywhere. But I can't find this game anywhere. Now, you can probably tell through the wrapping what this game is. But boom. Sonic 2 for Sega Genesis. This is a classic, and it was a steal too. I had to haggle a bit of money to get this, since it was $20, and it was really, really cool that I found this at a Comic-Con. They had a whole bunch of other classic Sonic Genesis games there. I can't speak. But none of them were in cases like Sonic 2. And there were only 2 of them left. So I was like, well, might as well get one, right, for the collection. So I may not be able to play this, but it's a very cool game for the collection. And I'll make a Sega Genesis in the future and might actually be able to play this for real. I just realized there's dust on the top, which makes this even more authentic. I do have a Sega Genesis MIDI over there that has, like, I think 30 classic Sega Genesis games on it, including Sonic 2. But I don't think I could put the cartridge in there since it's too big. I'm going to do a official review on Sonic 2 later that's in depth, but in this video, I'm just going to show you guys what I got from ConCon and the experiences. So, that was very cool. I went to, like, the back, and I saw these guys with, like, actual Ghostbusters fits and stuff. And the cool thing is that they made them. They made, like, actual proton packs. They made some of the, like, Ghostbusters equipment, like the traps and stuff. And they even, like, made the Ecto-1. Not the exact thing from the movie, but they had this, like, white car, and they put, like, a custom, like, Ghostbusters prints on it to make it look very official. So, of course, I took some pics with them. Some very, very cool pics. I don't know if I want to show you guys those pics, though. I might I might post them later on my community page. But it was very, very cool. And they were selling a proton pack for $500. I wanted to do that, but I didn't have enough money. So, I had, like, I think $60 on hand. So, I went to this Funko Pop section. I was like, okay, I have to get at least one Funko Pop from a Comic-Con. And I saw a whole bunch there, including, like, the new Toothless that released. I was very tempted. But I was looking for this figure that I'm about to show you guys for a very long time. Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. I think. Yeah, I think this is from Kingdom Hearts 3. Correct me if I'm mistaken. But this one is very, very cool. I've been looking for Sora Funko Pop ever since Sora released in Smash Bros. Ultimate in 2022, 2023, something like that. So, I am very excited I'm excited that I have the Sora Funko Pop. I can get a Toothless Funko Pop later. Seeing how Toothless is new and recent, and this one didn't even have, like, games right here, so I can tell that it was old. So, I thought it was a good idea at the time to go with the old that's barely around than the new one that everyone gets. So, I think I made a smart decision there. I'm not too sure. You can tell me in the comments if I'm stupid or actually smart. And then when I went back to the normal convention center, I found this booth, right? That is selling, like, these online they call it night lights, but I like to call them light up Pokeballs. And I was seeing if they had Greninja, because all throughout the convention I couldn't find anything Greninja related, not even a Pokemon card. So I looked through it, and what do I see to the very right of me? Greninja in a Pokeball. It was $40, but I kind of haggled a bit, right? I kind of haggled a bit and got it for $25, including the light up base. I know it's pretty sick. I will show off the light up features in a later video that's all about Greninja, which I'm definitely going to do on my channel because Greninja is my favorite Pokemon. I'll tell you why in the Greninja video, but this, I think, is very sick. He's like Crystal and Phasey in the ball, And when you look through here, it looks like he's smaller, but on the other side, he's just like normal size. It's really, really sick. And the light up base was kind of confusing to me because it took batteries, but also had a charging cable on it. It was kind of weird, but hey, it was effective. Don't want to blind the viewers here. Yeah, this thing is still a bit confusing because sometimes when I hit the power button, still nothing happens. So I am very much happy that I got the Pokeball and the light up base for like $25. Come on. There we go. And then we still kept looking around because we haven't seen all the convention centers, surprisingly. So we were on the right side of the main hall. Well, that's what I like to call it. It wasn't a hall, it was more like a room. But on the right side of the room, there were like a bunch of these like action figures and like stuff that were selling, like Marvel Legends and different stuff like that. And what I saw completely slipped my mind, but it was this. The Sam Raimi Black Suit Spider-Man Marvel Legends figure. It completely slipped my mind on this release. I had it saved on my phone, but I completely forgot about it releasing. So I said to myself, okay, you're trying to save money. If you can't find anything else at this Comic-Con, you'll come back at the end of the Comic-Con and get this. And as you can see, I barely got anything. So I came back, and there were like one left. When I saw it, there were like two. So one guy bought this, and I'm lucky another guy didn't see this and buy it instantly. So I definitely copped this figure, and you'll definitely see a video on this figure. Well, if you guys want a video on this figure, please let me know in the comments. But I am definitely going to start posing with this figure and posting it on my community page. If you guys want if you guys want to see that on my community tab. And by then I was skating by on $20. Cause all the stuff that you see that I got were like $80 in total, which was very surprising. That I came out with like $20 left. But there was this one booth that we went to that were selling like fake weapons and stuff, and they had the Blades of Chaos, and they were like actually metal and stuff, and that was sick. I knew I couldn't afford that, but every booth that me and my friend went to, we saw the Blades of Chaos. It was like it was haunting us, you know? And then my friend finally caved in and bought it. And it was $200. It was like the actual Blades of Chaos from the God of War games. It was very cool. I got two pictures with me posing with it. I got two pictures of my friend posing with it. And if you guys want to see those pictures, say it in the comments below. But it was like 2:30. The convention was gonna go till 6, and Jake's dad was like, Jake is a fake name I'm gonna use from my friend here. Because I don't know a Jake, so I'm just gonna call my friend Jake from State Farm. Jake from State Farm's dad said, "Hey, we're gonna go in a bit. Just Just go back in the convention center, see if there's anything else you want, and then come back out in 10 minutes. So we went up to this booth that we saw earlier that was filled with lightsabers. I, of course, want to get one because I'm a huge Star Wars guy, but I couldn't afford one because it was $60 for the cheapest lightsaber, which was stupid. But my friend Jake from State Farm did truly something unforgettable and truly something only a best friend would do. He got me a lightsaber. It wasn't the high-end lightsabers that he had there that were like $200. It was the $60 one, and he got one as well. So we could like practice dueling against each other. And of course he won since he has better upper body strength than me. But I do have better sword combat experience than him, so. And it doesn't matter, all my friends are stronger than me anyways. But the lightsaber is still very, very cool. It has like, you have to screw in like 3 screws onto it, like these guys. 1, 2, and 3. It was pretty hard to do, but once we screwed it in and we turned it on and just started doing each other. He got his attached at the convention center. I got mine attached at his house when I was staying there for the day. It was really cool that he got this lightsaber for me. And see, it's a sick. It even changes colors. It's red now. It's lime now. It's blue now. This is lighter blue. Green. I think this is like white pink. Yellow, orange. Purple of Mace Windu. Orange. Pink. White, in case you want to do an Ahsoka. And then blue. And then you gotta hold the button for a long time, and then hold the button again to turn the circle light off. Hold up. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. But yeah, I'll definitely try. If you guys want to see an entire video about this lightsaber where I actually like swing it and stuff and like use it outside in the dark, then I'll post a video, post like comments. Honestly, post comments about anything you want to see more of in this video that I got. Honestly, so we left the convention center around 3. All of us really satisfied with what we got and stuff, because my friend got like comics. Well, a comic. Me and my friend both got one comic at Comic-Con. I know. He got like a helmet, Blades of Chaos, all that stuff. And you can obviously tell what I got. So after the convention center, we ran and got some Chick-fil-A. Pretty peak. Because I had that Chick-fil-A sauce. Nice and sweet. And of course, I've saved some Chick-fil-A sauce from when I got home. Also pretty sweet. And then the next day, I got home and I gave them on to my mom. She was pretty happy. So I definitely say my first Comic-Con was a big success, and I have no idea when I'm going to my next Comic-Con, or if I'm ever going to a Comic-Con ever again. But I do have to say, for my first and probably only Comic-Con, it was really fun, and I definitely would like to try this again. If you post some video ideas in the comments down below, and post if you guys want to see more details on anything I showed you guys in this video. And I'll see you guys next time with hopefully some more videos and posts about, well, anything really, anything geek related. And see you guys next time, I guess. Bye.